Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, the Jays have a 2-0 series lead as the series heads back to Toronto for the next 3 games. For Game 3, Jays will send Yoshinobu Yamamoto to the mound to go up against Joe Musgrove. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, last time out, he was only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Padres, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swinging a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando. There goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Arozarena leads off first with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. 2 outs. In the air to left center. Yelich on the move. And that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Joe Musgrove. What do you have on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Digging in, Lawrence Butler.
Leading off for the Jays, right fielder Lawrence Butler.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that one off the outside edge. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
First baseman.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Flips the corner. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. World Series Game 3. Stepping in, Luis Campusano. 1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Manny Machado now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Stays alive. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is that. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now
off
the
for
Toronto cleanup
Toronto,
hitter, Christian
left
Yelich.
fielder, Christian Yelich.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's going to be David Fry. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one missed. 1 out, bases empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6.
And
Center
here is
fielder,
Dalton
Varsho.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left center. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Top half of the
Leading
3rd
off
inning.
for
So
the
digging
Padres,
in now
the
for San
designated
Diego,
hitter,
Deshaun Kiersey Jr. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's
Now
notched 4 strikeouts now.
Xander
So the
Bogaerts.
lineup flips over. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Foul ball there. To third. And that quickly 2 away. Next for the Padres,
Now batting,
Randy
left fielder,
Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and a count 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the
Now
middle of the
batting,
infield.
right
And took
fielder,
it back where it
Fernando
came from. And
Tatis
there's just no one
Jr.
there to knock it down.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the World Series. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Set
for
for
the
the bottom of the
Jays,
3rd. Here's the
catcher,
Toronto catcher,
Gabriel
Gabriel
Moreno.
Moreno. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Second
Here's
baseman,
Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Arozarena settles underneath it. 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's the inning. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now the
for
center
San
fielder,
Diego,
Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Now
And that's
batting,
6 Ks for him in this one.
Campusano.
So digging in, Luis Campusano. 4th inning underway, no score. And now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Slow roller up the middle. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting,
Now Machado
third
up
baseman,
here.
Manny Machado.
That's ball 2.
2 out, space is empty.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
bottom
for
4, and
Toronto,
down the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This to third. Over to low. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting,
Here's
first
Bryce
baseman,
Harper.
Bryce
This guy
Harper.
makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right
Up
there as he
next
got
for
into
the
an
Blue
advantage count.
Jays,
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely
Low. On to Bogarts. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. World Series
Leading
Game
off for
3.
San Diego,
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that skips into dirt.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Center field. And there's one down. Nathaniel Lowe up
Now
to
batting,
hit.
the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Base is empty, one away here in Game 3 of the World Series. That one fouled off. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Deshaun Kersey
So the go-ahead
Jr.
run in scoring position. So here's the Padres DH, Deshaun Kersey Jr. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Two now. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And there's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished both up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
And on second, 2 down. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the upper half is open. Very close off the outside corner. Could easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. And the count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
They get the force, and that is that. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Toronto forward hitter, Christian Yelich. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. David Fry getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, David Fry.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Popped up left side. Bogaerts sizes this one up. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. Now Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Zach Jackson.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 61, Zach Jackson.
And the batter
Leading
will
off
be
for San
Fernando
Diego, right
Tatis
fielder
Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here's a 1-1. And that one a little bit high.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swings and misses, struck
Now
him
batting,
out.
the center fielder,
Now
Jackson
here is
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Ball, that's out.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit,
Now batting,
Luis Campusano.
catcher, Luis Campusano.
The 1-1. And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That's down and in. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now for the Jays, Gabriel Moreno. Just missed.
Well, these Blue Jays did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting
Now
to climb,
batting,
so they're hoping that
second
starts to pay off
baseman,
soon.
Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. And a count 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ripped into center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the plate, Mason Wynn pulls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line.
Johnny Brito gets
Number
the call from the
76.
pen.
Johnny Brito.
Lawrence Butler will hit next.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Got him. Too long.
Now batting, first
And now it's Bryce
baseman,
Harper to the plate.
Harper.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swung on, belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. One runs in, now a second crosses the plate, and they take a two-run lead.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Anthony Santander at the plate, and that drops in for a strike.
Two strikes.
Man at second. On the ground. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
For the
We're in the
Blue Jays.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
26.
Matt Strong.
Matt Strong.
And now it's Manny
Leading off
Machado.
for the Padres. Third baseman, Manny Machado.
That's ball 3.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Got him. One down. Jake Cronenworth,
Now
the
batting,
next up for the
second
Padres.
baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of Game 3. Fly ball center field. Varsho puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And now the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Nathaniel
the first
Lowe.
baseman,
Hey man,
Nathaniel
4
Lowe.
pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Got him swinging. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Peter Strzelecki. Now it's Christian
Leading
Yelich.
off for the Jays, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
The changeup missing. Ball 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses. And now 1 away.
Now batting, third
David
baseman,
Fry, the next to hit.
David Fry.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for
Now
strike
batting,
3.
center fielder,
2 down,
Dalton
base is empty.
Varsho.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Not close with that one. 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2 count.
That one drilled left field. That's back. Adios. Peralta. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series, and they add on. It's 3-0. And now Gabriel Moreno comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Back against the
Second
wall with
baseman,
2 strikes, but found it.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Stephen
Now pitching
Kohler.
for San Diego, number 32, Stephen Kohler.
So, man aboard, Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Porter Hodge.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 37, Porter Hodge.
And now the
Leading
DH,
off for the
Deshaun
Padres,
Kiersey
the
Jr.
designated hitter,
The
Deshaun
Padres
Kiersey
in
Jr.
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop
Runner in scoring
Xander
position.
Bogaerts.
No outs. Xander Bogaerts now at the plate. And at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Hodge. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time
Now
benefit.
batting left fielder
Randy Arozarena,
Arozarena.
the next up for the Padres. The 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Varsho sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing
Now
on
batting
top
right
of you.
fielder,
And it's just
Fernando
attack
Tatis
mode
Jr.
coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Man on second, 2 down.
3 balls.
This one in the dirt. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the
Now
plate.
pitching
So
for
they
the
bring
Blue
on the
Jays.
closer in the 8th, Mason
Number
Miller.
19, Mason Miller.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. And that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Mason Wynn. On the ground to short. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Tosses across the first. Leadoff man is out
Now
here in the
batting
8th.
right fielder,
So up next,
Lawrence
Butler. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ripped on a line to center. Merrill hauls it in, 2 away. Here comes
Now
Bryce
batting,
Harper.
the first baseman,
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to
Harper.
remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back.
Leading
We
off
go to
for
the
the
9th.
Padres,
And here's the
catcher,
catcher,
Luis
Luis
Campusano.
Campusano. And that
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute
Now
missile,
batting,
and
third
it almost
baseman,
becomes
Manny
self-defense as the
Machado.
fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And Manny gets a piece. And that just misses. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That one outside. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
All this team needs is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Well, the Jays bats waited until they got to the bullpen and then pounced. And their pitching staff shuts out the Padres yet again. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they scored 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 walk, and strike out 11 times. Harper hits a double, Varsho hits a home run, Harper and Varsho get the RBIs. And for the pitching, Zach Jackson gets his 3rd win of the postseason. Mason Miller gets his 6th save of the postseason. Next team, they give up 0 runs on 4 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 16. And with the win, Toronto has a 3-0 series lead. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 4 of the World Series. The Jays go for the sweep.